The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. For every Bitcoin halving, this is the number of days that XRP must take off. I was getting a lot of questions regarding this. Using AI, they determined that XRP's price will skyrocket 120 days after the Bitcoin halving, in the middle of August. Supposedly, by that point, the price will have dropped to $1. Also, some think we'll reach a new all-time high by that point, while others predict will be worth more than $20. However, no one has a firm answer. We will have to be patient and see when the timing is right. However, XRP appears to be gearing up for a banner August. By 2024, the FSB hopes to have its worldwide regulatory framework for crypto asset markets and operations fully operational. Among these tasks is the promotion of global, uniform regulation of crypto risk, the development of additional guidelines, and the monitoring of implementation. Client asset segregation, conflict of interest avoidance, cross-border cooperation enhancement, and interconnectedness risk mitigation are critical areas of focus. So today, in 2020, the term global regulatory framework is used whenever the subject of rules is brought up. Also, this year, something will happen. Additionally, it will significantly affect the cryptocurrency market. We may finally reach XRP's full potential if this happens. Reason being, moving forward is much easier with rules in place. While everyone wants widespread use, many despise the thought of regulations. Picture, what are you looking for? Developed and overseen by Brazil's central bank, Pictures is an instant payment mechanism that works flawlessly with PEGs. The alliance of Ripple client's payment service is also compatible. Quick and easy real-time money transfers across bank accounts are now within reach with Pix. Brazil is a major market for Ripple and XRP, as we've mentioned in other films. It is also a member of the BRICS group. After meeting with Ripple in 2021, the Brazilian central bank announced a Cbdc plan a year later. After waiting a year, Brazil announced that they would be constructing a Cbdc. Please consider this for a moment. I fail to understand why Revote has not revoked Executive Order 13,772, which identifies Ripple as a key component of the expansion of the global and domestic economies. Here we are, revisiting the 2017 White House meeting between Ripple and Donald Trump. Allow me to share my thoughts and opinions with you. In my opinion, the United States likely began developing a digital dollar about that time, or shortly thereafter. At the same time, Ripple likely began their covert cooperation with the Federation. Because of this, Rosie Rios informed us at the time that the train had departed from the station. Unfortunately, the timing of Biden's revocation of Executive Order 13772 was too late. Things were proceeding at a good clip. Here is my take on the matter. I am quite interested in hearing your opinions on this matter because, according to political activists, we may have Cbdc in place prior to the 2024 election. His reasoning is very clear now. This, they claimed, in light of the possibility of military intervention in the Middle East by Biden. Picture this: in the event of a terrorist attack in the United States, you will have the backing of lawmakers from both parties in the form of a Cbdc, with the stated goal of combating both terrorist financing and terrorist attacks. Stopping money laundering is the current buzzword. Blockchain technology is solely used to subsidize terrorist organizations. He refers to earlier examples of emergency legislation, such as the Patriot Act, which was enacted 45 days after the 9th of November, and the Troubled Asset Relief Program, which was enacted 18 days following the collapse of Lehman Brothers. Furthermore, the CARES Act, totaling $2.2 trillion, was approved by voice vote 15 days subsequent to the formal declaration of a pandemic for COVID. All three of those items have received the support of numerous lawmakers in Congress. Accordingly, I find it quite unlikely that they would not establish a CBDC in an emergency. In fact, I'm beginning to suspect that they are plotting to cut corners in order to establish a CBDC before the next election, at which point it will have been put into operation. Everyone is right. Trump will never have a CBDC, and by the time he becomes office, it will be too late. Already planning to link Social Security and welfare to a CBDC, they will also link military financing to the same CBDC. That CBDC would incorporate all of their theories and concepts. Without delay, President Trump is inaugurated. It is already too ingrained in the current system for him to do anything about it. My opinion on the matter is that I would also appreciate it if you could share your thoughts on the matter in the comment area below. A prospective digital asset reporting form for U.S. taxpayers in 2025 has been released by the IRS. Here we have the 1099-DA. Every client who buys or sells digital assets will have their broker fill out this form. Many other types of businesses act as brokers, such as kiosk operators, processors for digital assets, providers of hosted wallets, and others. Every time they place other people there, customers will receive a copy of the 1099- form, and the IRS will utilize it for verification purposes. This is problematic since it opens the door to a lot of potential future scenarios. Thus, following their announcement, the community submitted feedback on the proposed reporting requirements. The Blockchain Association has stated that the regulations have serious misconceptions regarding blockchain technology and digital assets. Their goal, according to Coinbase CLO Paul Grohl, is to mandate the reporting of practically every transaction involving digital assets, even the purchase of a cup of coffee. However, Grohl warns that this would lead to an alarming precedent for the monitoring of users' regular financial activity. They are interested in customer spending. Their interest is in knowing their cryptocurrency holdings. Well, that concludes our video. Like and subscribe as usual, and feel free to leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.